Hello everyone, my name is June. I'm a plant and gardening content writer for my website plantingtropicalspaces.com. I write about enlivening living spaces with tropical plants. My aim is to inspire DIY gardening culture in my community. Today, I'm in another garden that has truly inspired me, and I'm here for a tour. I would have the owner of this garden, who is a seasoned gardener, show us around, and I hope you'll enjoy this tour. So do come along. So what do we have here? This this is a bird's nest fern. This is probably the biggest bird's nest fern I've seen. And how long have you had this fern?
About 4 years.
About 4 years. Wow, this is huge. It wasn't this big when you got
No,
it.
it wasn't.
Oh. And it now has spores.
Yes.
Yeah. So come closer. Look at the spores. These are so ferns produced by spores. So when you start having spores, then you can expect to see bird's nest ferns popping up in different parts of the garden. I have one, but it's not this big, and I'm happy to say that it now has spores. This is really, really good. So uh, that's a staghorn fern. I like the way you have your garden. How long have you kept this garden?
About 15 years
15.
since we moved in here.
15 years. This is so good. It's I like the way you've kept things like the way they'll grow in nature. I always like to imitate that when I see that as well. So the staghorn fern, is this stuck to the tree?
Initially, I sort of tied it to the tree, but
Okay.
it has taken root, it has babies, and it is grown
Wow.
quite
So
big.
so so cool. Do you water it?
Yes, we do.
Oh,
We do.
interesting.
Eh,
Okay, and then one thing that also fascinates me about your garden is your orchids, and the way you also display them in natural materials. You know this is cocoa coir, and this charcoal, and yeah, I saw this coconut husk as well. I mean, it's quite interesting. You have a lot of orchids, and you're quite experienced with orchids, growing orchids. Can you share with us some of your experience growing orchids? What would you say are the easiest orchids to grow?
Okay. Dendrobiums are easy to grow, and I would say they are more rewarding because they flower
Okay.
more than once a year. Other species you have to, maybe it's once a year. Like for me, I'm talking from my personal experience, and I hasten to add that I'm no expert in this business, but I have experience growing orchids. So dendrobiums are easier to grow, and they flower more often than the other species, and they reward you with blooms more
Okay.
often, and with babies known as cakeys. So you can actually multiply your.
Interesting. So I remember dendrobiums are the ones with the long stalks.
Yes,
So we don't have any dendrobiums here.
we do
In which ones?
down there.
Oh, okay, so down over there. Oh yes,
Yes.
so that's a dendrobium. So these are cataleas. Is it
Yes.
catalea as well?
No, that's a coaglene or something like that. It's
Okay.
different.
This looks like a catalea.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And then there's a Vanda there.
Oh yeah, this is the Vandas. Okay, once when I came, it was blooming. Oh, look at this one. This is blooming.
Yes, that's a kind of
This is a kind of
dendrobium.
this is a kind of dendrobium. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So, but it's grown attached to the tree.
yes.
Okay.
And I've separated it. I have it in 3 places now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, this is really pretty. Let's go and look at some of the other orchids. So, oh yeah, this is a dendrobium.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
and this is flowering.
Yes.
Come and look at this. This is very pretty. Okay. So this is really nice. This is what's
That's
this?
that's a form of cattleya,
Okay, this is
and it's a very rewarding cattleya, I must say.
oh
It blooms, often, and that one has 16 flowers on it.
oh wow.
Yes.
A very rewarding cataleya. I have a cataleya that's tried to bloom twice now this year, and the buds just blast. I'm not patient with orchids.
You have to be if you want
If
if you want to
anything.
enjoy collecting and nurturing them, you have to be patient.
Oh, and
And I think that goes with
all the
plants.
plants.
generally.
Look at this display. I mean, I think I really like this. This tie to the trunk, just making it look really natural. And how often do you feed your orchids, and what do you feed them?
Once a week.
Okay.
I've gone through different brands over the years, and there's the feed to grow and there's the feed to bloom, and I use both. And then occasionally we use the antifungi
Oh,
to keep them healthy.
oh. Okay, so that means a lot more work for me to do with my 4 orchids. Wow, this is a lovely collection of foliage. This is like foliage heaven. What inspired this
Okay.
section? You have lots of bromeliads, alocaceas, philodendrons. What's the inspiration behind this?
Okay. So this space was sort of like a dead space in the garden. This Bismarckia, was there, and then I had a mound, like a landscaping creative thing on both sides of the Bismarckia. So all the space around it was sort of like what I call a dead space. So I visited a garden in GRA Keja, Mrs. Nike Gulis's garden.
Oh, really?
That's a tropical garden.
Wow.
It's like Garden of Eden, really. So she had this patch along the wall that, like inspired me that, okay, let me do something about the dead space that I have. So I removed the mounds, and then flattened it and created this space.
Okay, and there's even that's a coleus, is it not? Is this a coleus?
Yes, it is.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
I, I mean, I love coleuses. I think when I started gardening, it was one of the first plants I fell in love with. Okay, so this is really, really interesting to play with. All kinds of things here.
Yes.
This is the Bismarckia palm. How old is this palm? It must be as old as this garden.
Maybe like 11, 12 years.
Wow, it's huge. I once saw a garden where Bismarckia palm was actually in a container.
Yeah, I had one in a container as well outside, but I gifted a friend.
Oh, really? So they do well in containers.
It's interesting. I got this one rooted and the one I gave out within a year of each other.
Okay.
And this one, because it's rooted, became like 6 times the
Bigger than
size
the
of the
one
one that was potted.
What do you feed the garden with generally? Do you?
I used to do manure.
Okay.
I used to do manure, but I'm moving away from that. This patch is not fed, to be honest.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes, but for my smaller potted potted plants,
Yeah.
especially the exotics, I feed them with a slow release.
Fertilizers.
Yes.
Why do you move away from manure? You just stop feeding.
Yes, because would I say that the locally available manure went through a bad press within the community here
Okay.
in Lagos, so I discovered that once you have good soil, and then most of the plants here,
Yeah.
I removed them from pots. They
Okay.
were quite mature.
Okay.
Yes, so I didn't think they needed
Any feeding.
fertilizing. that
Okay.
much.
And in any case, you have leaves falling from the trees that will just keep on falling onto
But
the
I
soil.
picked them.
Oh, you pick them up.
Yes.
I mean, I think that they may just feed the soil
Yes.
eventually. So this is nice. This is really good.
Thank
And this is another orchid.
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't want to ask you how many orchids you have, but you do have quite a collection. And I mean, I just really love the fact that they grow like they would grow in the wild.
Yes.
So let's go to another section of this garden. Okay. Wow, so this is where you have your philodendrons, more of the Instagram philodendrons. There's the painted lady.
Yes.
Yeah, philodendron painted lady. Ah, this is the pink lady.
Yes.
Oh,
Pink princess.
Pink princess. Pink princess.
Yes.
Lovely. Oh, that's another staghorn fern.
Yes.
Do you divide your staghorn ferns?
There's one that is divided. If there's time, we'll get there.
Okay.
But this I haven't touched in years.
This is an anthurium luxuriant?
Yes.
Luxuriant.
Yes. You know the names better than I do.
That's lovely. This is the dancing lady, the Oncidium orchid. Look like ladies dancing with red band and a yellow skirt. Okay, here we have another bird's nest fern. There's another. This is a diva. Oh, really? It's very
yes,
fussy.
Yes, very fussy.
Oh, really?
Yes. Fingers crossed. I see that there's new life. And
oh, okay. How long have you had her?
Like 2 years.
Okay. And just the size, small one.
It was huge.
Oh, really?
I
And then
almost
shrunk.
lost it,
Oh, no.
and then it's coming back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is an Alocasia black velvet.
Yes.
Oh, it's so lovely. A lovely velvety feel. And the philodendron strawberry shake.
Yes.
Okay. Alocasia Jacqueline. No, sorry, Alocasia Friedek, yeah?
Yes,
Variegata. Wow.
Yes. There's a bigger one. I tried to separate it.
Okay.
So I'll show you.
Oh, really? Yeah, because I remember this looked bigger the last time I
Yes.
saw it. Okay, so
Yes.
this is the baby of the bigger
Yes.
one.
Yes.
And this is the
It's an
anthurium,
as
yeah,
well.
anthurium silvery something.
Yes.
Okay. This is a philodendron. Sorry, this is an
It's
anthurium
an
as well. This is an
anthurium as
anthurium,
well.
yeah. And this is the Jacqueline.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful. Look at those leaves. Alocasia Jacqueline.
Yes.
Lovely. This is quite a diva.
But I would not agree entirely with you. I had a huge one that I lost.
Okay.
I traveled and I think they overwatered it when I was away and it died. But I got this one as a very tiny plant and it's been growing not problematic.
Okay, nice. Did you change the potting medium after getting it?
This one?
Yes.
Yes, it was so tiny. So I have my
Potting
mix now.
Would you tell us what your mix is?
Oh,
for
why
applications?
not?
Please
Why
tell
not?
us.
Yes, so I use the compost.
Okay.
A bit of the compost, a bit of perlite.
Okay.
And I use coconut husk.
Okay.
And usually I put charcoal, chunks of
Charcoal.
like to line the pot.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. So
that's
it helps
the
with the
base of
drainage,
pot.
exactly.
Yes, and then I mix my coconut husk, my compost, my perlite, and the slow release feed.
Fertilizer.
Yes,
Okay.
I mix it all together.
And then you water only when dry.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you really, really control the watering.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So it's not exposed to the rain here.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
It
Okay.
isn't. It
Okay.
isn't.
Well, that's very
So,
nice.
and then I have some of the plants that propagating.
Okay.
I have, yes, that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's this? Is this?
It's a Dischidia.
Okay.
Yes. Next to it is the Hoya.
Okay.
And I think that particular one is actually flowering.
Oh, really?
If you
Oh,
look-
yeah. The Hoya flowers are so tiny that
You can miss
you
them.
can miss them. You
That
know,
one is not open
sometimes
yet.
I wonder what the fuss is about Hoyas. I mean, pardon me, Hoya lovers.
I have a whole collection
Of Hoyas,
you know,
yeah.
by the wall.
Okay, so we'll go and see the Hoyas. We really need to move quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you have begonias.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
I remember this.
I've had my experience
That's with begonias,
but
yeah.
since I have my mix now, I think I have better experience
Yeah.
with them.
I like this. This is a footed fern. This is it a rabbit's foot or
Rabbit's
hare's foot
foot.
or her?
Ra-
Oh yeah,
rabbit's foot.
this is the philodendron white wizard, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is schismatoglottis.
Indapulus or something like that.
Okay. And oh, nice. This is nice. What do you have here? That's another. This is quite an exotic plant. This is philodendron Hawaii sunrise.
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Oh, this is another dendrobium flowering here.
And a phalaenopsis behind it.
Of course. Look at the phalaenopsis orchid. Lovely. And this is a ponytail palm.
Yes.
I mean, there's just an interesting way you've layered the garden. You just arrange things in layers.
I keep moving them.
It's interesting. Like I come here often, and yet I think I see things that I think I'm seeing for the first time. And this must be the mother plant of that. Wow, this is huge. It's actually grown. Your potting mix is quite good for acacias. And this is the non-variegated Frederica. Yeah, this is one we almost lost.
We lost it.
Okay.
Enough for the comb that was cleaned
and brought back to life.
Yes.
What is Jose Bueno?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's a philodendron.
Yeah, or something verde. Philodendron. Okay, so I'll check it out. And what philodendron is this one?
Philodendron.
Oh yeah. Oh, you have quite a collection. This is the
Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire.
Yes.
Wow. It really does look like a ring of fire.
That's another one.
Is this a ring of fire as well?
No, it's another. I can remember the name of that one.
Okay. Yes. It's not as variegated as the ring of fire.
No, it isn't.
And orchids, more orchids here. That's a painted lady at the back there.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Trying to balance it with the other one on the other side.
Okay. Would you let it climb the wall?
No, not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay. And so what do we have here?
It's a species of the agave.
Okay. It has this
hair-like
things on
yes,
it. Okay.
Yes.
Do they have any function for the plant?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
It just makes it look pretty.
Yeah. And this is a black zizi
yes.
Raven.
Yes.
It looks really lovely. Look at the leaves. Black and green. This is a newly unfurled leaf. It hasn't yet.
It comes out green
and then turns black.
Eventually.
And then this is another specimen of pink princess.
Yes, I separated them. It was one plant and then I separated them.
And I say you have quite a specimen and lots of blooming orchids at this time as well.
Yes, the weather is good for them at this time.
Oh really?
Yes, it is.
Okay. August?
Yes, August where
it's less rain.
But it's cool.
Come and see this crown of thorns. I mean, this really looks nice. Look at the lovely flowers, the double flowers on the crown of thorns. Right, so here you have this vertical frame. You've made use of your wall to hang up like a million plants. So when you run out of space on the ground, you just go up.
Yes.
Yeah, this is very interesting. And you used I like this wood here. You've used plastic and then some plastic hangers. I really like the wooden things.
Back.
Yes, the back. So what do you have here? Hoyas,
I have,
orchids.
Yes, I have orchids. I have most of my Hoyas are here.
Okay.
You have the Sansevieria, you have the Tillandsia,
yeah.
You have
like
some
begonias here.
Calancho.
Oh, this is a calancho.
Sansevieria. You have air plants here as well.
Okay, you have your air plants.
Yes. That's yet another air plant there.
Oh yeah, this is a big air plant.
Yes.
Come and focus on this.
Number there.
Okay, this is really nice.
So, but I have about 40 different types of Hoyas.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh really?
Quite a number of them here.
Okay.
And in other places.
Oh, what's your care for Hoyas?
Sorry?
What's your care like for Hoyas? Are they easy plants to care for?
Very easy and easy to propagate as well.
I think that, I mean, obviously you're saying this because you're quite experienced with this. Some people struggle with Hoyas. So what's it about?
What I would say, my experience, it has to be in a light potting medium.
Okay. So what's your potting medium for Hoya?
Some that I bought mature, I leave them in the medium that came with.
Okay.
Some that, like are small and I've repotted, I use cocoa pits. Mainly cocoa pits, and then I put the slow release feed in it. You
don't put any charcoal with the cocoa pits?
No, I don't use charcoal with Hoyas.
Oh really? Okay, what I find about cocoa pits is that sometimes it retains too much water.
But you see, this is a tropical garden, we have sun a lot. So
okay, so it's fine.
Yes.
So just let it dry out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, before we water it.
Okay. Alright, so
that's a flowering Hoya there.
Where's the? I always miss the Hoya flowers. Oh yeah, here's a flower. But this hasn't opened.
Yes, it hasn't.
Okay, I hope we'll get to see one that has opened up.
Okay, yes, maybe when we get to the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are bromeliads, spider plants.
Okay.
That's I mentioned that I split the Staghorn. I split a particular one.
Okay.
So I have it in 4 places. One down there.
And then this
2.
one. Okay.
Number 3 is just by the branch. Yes, right.
Okay,
in
this
front.
one.
Yes. I didn't
alright.
mount it. I just put it in that space and it's
Okay.
done well there.
Okay, this looks like the one I mounted in one of my videos.
Yes. Guess who did the mounting?
That was me, wasn't it?
Yes, it was you.
Okay, so I just mounted it on a piece of trunk.
Yes.
Okay, and then
That's another air plant.
airplant. I've just seen something, pest control. This is damaged by a snail.
Yes.
How do you take care of snail damage? Or
It's been tough. For the first time in the 15 years I've been here, I noticed slugs.
wow,
So that may actually be a slug.
or
and not
slug
a
damage.
snail.
Wow.
Yes.
I hope we can eradicate slugs.
Yeah, well, I'm merciless with them when I see them.
This is another air plant. It's just stuck to the
Yes.
To the tree.
between
okay.
branch.
This is an alocasia.
Yes.
I just love the use of this space. I mean, there's just so much going on here.
Yes, there are
There's so
thurials,
much going on. You have the
aglonemas,
aglonemas, yeah.
Yes.
This is one of the Amarantaceae family.
Yes,
So the
it is. There's
Tinanthi
even
or
a
something.
fern up there.
This is a fern. Okay,
Yes,
the
yes.
asparagus fern.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
and that's the Alocasia polya. I like the color combination. The Alocasia with the lovely. I think Alocasias go very well with red or orange. Yeah,
Because the green
yeah,
is
it really,
darker with the
yeah,
shades
really
of
pops.
white.
Yeah. So this is a Calathea.
Yes, and it has done so well, so well.
Okay, this area is really shaded.
Yes.
Your garden generally is shaded, so a lot of your plants are really going to enjoy the shade.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But you know, like this, the sun moves. You know, so
Yeah.
sometimes in the morning we have the sun in some parts, and then it moves. But a lot of the space is shaded.
It's really shaded.
Yes.
All right, so we'll go all the way down, just checking out this plant. Wow, I love this. This is they call this the champagne bottle
Bottom
palm.
palm, yes.
How old is this?
Maybe like 10 years.
10 years. Wow. And it's grounded.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
It's rooted.
I really love this.
Thank you. And it's hosting like 3 different plants.
Okay, so you have the orchid
Yes.
on it. You have an air plant on it.
Eggplant, and that's a trailing flowering plant. I can't remember the name.
This one. Okay.
No, not that one. That's yet another one.
Okay, this one.
Yes.
All right.
It's a flowering, trailing flowering.
And it looks like a Hoya.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
This is your micans,
Yes.
philodendron micans.
Yes.
Oh yeah, look at the alocasias. You're doing quite well.
Alocasias, philodendrons.
Would that be a pink dragon?
Yes.
And that's the philodendron
Moonlight.
moonlight.
Then there's the something orange.
Okay, prints of orange.
Prince of
Orange.
orange.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is cucullata,
Yes.
alocasia cucullata. Oh, this is a philodendron gloriosum.
Yeah.
So this is a canna lily. So let's just say her name, canna lily. How's your platinum?
It's struggling.
Well, but it's rooted.
Yes, that's why I've left
It's,
it.
yeah.
I was going to remove it and put it in another place, but I realized that it's rooted. So I left.
You have a lot of earthworm activity here, so the ground
Yes,
must
I
be
wonder
very.
why.
That's a Syngonium 3 kings.
Yes.
That's climbing the wall.
Yes,
Excellent.
it came as a tiny plant.
Yeah, I remember putting this one. And the alocasia mycorrhiza,
Yes.
variegated. It's huge. It's really big. That's a longiloba. Now I see why. We actually placed I think we have to remove the longiloba
Yes,
from that area. It's the alocasia. This one has really overwhelmed it. It's really, really huge. And this is I do remember the green shield or something, alocasia. Really, really nice. Okay, that's really good. Wow. This is this remind me of the name of this orchid.
It's the Grammatophyllum orchid.
Is this the one that flowers once in 7 years or something like that?
So they say, but I've had mine for more than 7 years and it has not flowered once.
Wow. So sorry, is it worth keeping then?
Oh, certainly. It's a beautiful plant, and you hardly find Grammatophyllums around these parts that is this big. So I'm proud to be the owner of this one, and I think it looks beautiful as it is, even without the flower.
So you had it as a small plant and then it started to
It
grow?
has grown. I acquired it, I think, in the year maybe 2017 or something. Oh no, 2013.
That's 10 years.
Yes.
And it
that's-
hasn't flowered.
Not once. Not once. So it wasn't a small plant when it came, I must say, but it has grown
That's
phenomenally.
good. Okay. I mean, I suppose it's quite satisfying to have grown the orchid to this size.
Yes, it's the largest kind of
Orchid, okay, in the world. Do you know the origin?
somewhere in the Far East.
Far East, okay. Okay. That's quite good. Okay, so I hope it flowers for you someday.
I hope so too. I'm hopeful, but I'm enjoying it as it is.
It is quite a specimen though.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Thank you.
You know, this is a lovely pergola you have here. And you have, yeah. So you used to have lots of Hoyas here, then you've moved them.
Yes.
Yeah. I still have these Hoyas. And here's a flowering Hoya, finally. Lovely. You need to focus on. How long do the flowers last?
Maybe like 10 days.
Oh. So this has been blooming
From the point of opening.
from the point of opening, 10 days. Okay. Nice. Lovely. Oh, look at this Hoya. I don't know the name of this one. But this is a very slow growing one, eh?
Yes.
I heard.
I can't
In fact,
remember the name.
and it's probably the first one I'm seeing with more than 2 leaves.
Okay, and there's the variegated one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yes.
Very, very good. So what's it about Hoyas that attracted you to
I
them?
really can't tell.
The waxy leaves, is it the
I
flowers?
really can't tell, but once I discovered Hoyas, I just started to
They,
collect.
they have quite interesting leaves though.
Yes.
They have quite interesting leaves.
Yes. Pretty, and
Yeah.
the petite flowers. As
Oh, look at this.
That's
This is
the
lovely.
Polynura.
Sorry?
Polynura.
Polynura, Hoya.
Rather.
This must be really slow growing.
Very, 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 very.
That's so interesting. I love this. I love this arrangement. I like the way you use these ladders, these step ladders to display your plants.
Yes,
So
the smaller plants.
yeah, so how do you care for this garden? Who helps you with the gardening?
Okay, so I
This must be
have-
quite a lot to do.
Yeah,
alone.
quite, because we've not even gone round the entire garden. So I have 2 gardeners.
Okay.
And they come in on alternate days, but really and truly, I'm hands-on myself.
Oh, you have to be. I
Yes,
mean, if you spend money on the plants, you have to be hands-on.
Yes,
Yeah.
so
You have to know what each plant needs,
Eh,
and then you
precisely.
supervise your gardeners.
the care of them, and
yeah.
then when you spot that they're not doing well,
Well,
you investigate
yeah.
why is this not doing well, and then we take appropriate action.
Action. Yeah,
Yes.
that's nice.
Yes.
That's nice. Well done. This is really nice. Is this a pink splash?
Yes.
Syngonium pink splash.
Yes, and
Oh.
then there's the strawberry one beside it.
Oh, really? I would have thought that they were the same plants. So this is a Syngonium pink splash,
Yes.
and this is a strawberry shake.
Yes.
You know, Syngoniums are such interesting plants. Some of these variegated ones revert so quickly.
Oh, yes, they do. But I just let them. If they choose to go back, I just let them.
I love this poly. I love the pots, this terracotta pot it's
Thank
displayed
you.
on.
I've had it for ages.
It's really nice. And that's a Mandula pothos
Yes.
at the back there. You have quite an interesting collection of plants.
Thank you.
And your Calatheas. How do you manage with your Calatheas? Do they
Now, this
deal with you?
came very tiny. I took
this
it from
one?
a mother
Okay, this
plant.
yeah.
And then because of the mix, it's just growing beautifully. No dried tips.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm quite pleased with it.
Your water must also be very good because the Calatheas get to fluoride in water, in tap water.
Oh.
So
Okay.
yeah, so I water my Calathea with only rainwater.
Rainwater. Okay, I've learned something new.
Yeah, but your water must be good. If not, you would have had the dry tips. Wow. Well, this is a ponytail palm,
Yes.
and it's in the ground.
Yes, it used to be in the pot, and as it grew, I kept changing the pot until I realized that it has to go in the
Into
ground.
the ground.
Yes.
Do they have deep roots?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
So I
Does it
took
have
a
this-
huge risk
Oh,
because it was quite mature at the time. I removed it from the pot to root it. But I'm quite pleased with its growth and that it's doing well.
and it has formed a support for these single blue bottles.
Yes, though I may take that out anytime.
Why? Oh, look at the red lipstick palm.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is how long have you had this?
Let's say maybe like 8 years,
8 years, wow.
7, 8 years.
It's not very fast growing, is it?
It's not. It
Oh.
certainly isn't. It certainly isn't.
Oh, it's beautiful though.
Thank you. I have one rooted in the tropical garden side.
Okay. I like this.
Okay.
Like coconut
Yes.
husk for your dendrobium.
Yes.
Okay.
I have the orchids in different.
These are palms. You really have lots of plant genera. You have palms, orchids,
Yes,
Hoyas.
Yes. This actually is, belongs to the Zamia family. It's in between the fern and
Okay,
the palms.
okay.
So, and the,
This is different
that's
as well.
a fern.
That's a fern. Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
And that's a kind of yucca. It's called the rostrata.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Rostrata,
lovely.
yes.
It's quite
That's a ponytail.
This is another ponytail palm in the.
Yes, I have quite a number of the ponytails.
Did you buy them separately or did they reproduce?
Not reproduce.
So they don't reproduce.
Maybe they do, I don't know.
But okay, you haven't got several of them.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. This is a dendrobium.
Yes, yes. And this one too.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's another dendrobium that's flowering. Lovely. This is an interesting palm. It has stilts.
Yes, it's actually called the stilt palm.
Stilt palm.
Maybe it has a biological name, but the regular name is called the stilt palm.
And this is the fiddle leaf fig, Ficus
Famous,
lirata.
famous,
Famous fiddle leaf fig. And it's growing quite happily outdoors.
Yes,
Lovely. And it's quite
that's
tall.
a bird of paradise. The white
Ah.
one is a different species.
Oh,
of
nice.
white.
Is this in the ground?
Yes, I've rooted it. It came. It was in a pot, but I've rooted it now.
Okay. This is really nice. So we've gone round this garden. Yeah, round. We didn't go into detail everywhere, but we've gone round. So this is another lipstick palm.
Yes, it is.
Was it from the same stock as the other one?
This is the mother
Oh, really?
plant. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It's
Yes.
quite big, and
Yes.
it's even split open the drum.
Yes.
Ah, wow.
So it's due to be split. I've done that before, but if you get maybe like 10 different plants from the mother plant,
Yeah.
you'll be lucky if 4 or 5.
Survive.
Yes.
I think I heard that about palms. They're always very difficult when you.
Yes, particularly
The red lipstick palm. Wow.
Yes.
So better just leave them the way they are, right?
But I have to.
Do something
Yes,
about
we
this.
have to
Yeah.
take them.
But maybe what you need to do is uppot it if possible to a bigger container, but rather than
Yes.
separate.
But bigger.
Okay. I like this arrangement of these orchids on this stump. And
Yes.
quite a number of them are flowering.
Yes.
These are Vandas.
These are Vandas.
These are Vandas.
Yes.
Okay. And the periflower just once a year?
Not anymore. Not with
Okay.
this stock. They came flowering many years ago, and then they didn't flower for a long time, and then late last year they started to flower, and it's almost back to back.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's quite impressive for Vandas. Okay, this is lovely.
Thank you. With some air plants, Spanish
Spanish moss.
on
Moss.
it.
Okay.
There's a bromeliad in there as well.
This one, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And then the phoenix palm with some more orchids on it.
Oh yeah, it's I almost didn't recognize it because the phoenix palms I'm used to seeing are shorter.
Oh right, I've
Yeah,
had
so-
this for a long time.
So the leaves have been falling off, or what? It's now you have this long trunk.
Yeah, this one has a long trunk with the fronts up there.
Oh, that's how it came.
That's how it came.
Oh really? Okay.
And then
Oh.
we have some orchids on it.
It
some
has,
blooming.
yeah, it has really fierce thorns.
Yes.
I,
There.
yeah, this is quite. Oh, this is a fishtail palm.
No.
What's
yeah,
this?
Gypsy something. It's not fishtail.
It's not fishtail. Okay, it's
Yes.
quite a long trunk.
Yes.
I like the way the trunks. I like the way the trunks of your trees, your palms, provide the support for the
For the
orchids.
orchids,
Yeah,
yes.
really nice. A nice relationship in the garden.
Thank you.
We've come to the end of the tour. I'd like to thank our hostess for showing us around her delightful garden. I hope you have been inspired as I was when I first came into this garden. And if you did like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, Plant Tropical Spaces, and also giving us a thumbs up. And then follow me on Instagram at Plant Tropical Spaces. And on my website as well, subscribe to the blog. There's a lot of useful content about gardening in a tropical country, in Lagos, Nigeria. And so you can pick up useful tips, and I like to share my own my tips from my experience, and then share tips from other gardens I visit as well. So see you in the next video. Bye.